Hey guys, I have an interesting case study for you today, and then I'm going to follow that up with a fantastic fast twitch muscle fiber exercise. Let me back up a couple steps. I live in Florida, and recently, unfortunately, we were hit with two major, very powerful hurricanes, damage and devastation everywhere, unfortunately. After the storms, I received a call from a friend of mine. She was calling regarding her dad. Her dad's name is John. John is 76. He's 76. Just a little background about John. He exercises consistently. He goes to the gym 3 days a week. He walks routinely. He rides a bike. However, in preparation for the storm, John had gone to Home Depot to buy some sandbags to protect his home, and he was really surprised. He was really struggling to lift these sandbags, and they weighed, I'd say, approximately 20, 25 pounds, but he really struggled. He actually had to have assistance to load his truck. When he arrived home, he had more assistance to unload the sandbags and place them around his house. He was really surprised because, again, he's exercising consistently. His daughter was surprised and she called me about this. But John is a classic example what is happening to so many active seniors. We have the right intentions, right? We want to exercise, we want to build ourselves up so in our later years we can really enjoy our life. But he was not practicing, he was not engaging in any exercises that really stimulated fast twitch muscle fibers. And those fibers are, as an active senior especially, are our gold. They are going to allow us quality and independence of life as we age, because everyday activities that we take for granted now, if we do not have fast twitch muscle fibers in our later years, we're going to struggle extremely. I'm speaking of activities, again, everyday activities, getting out of bed, getting out of a chair, getting up and down off the floor, driveways, stairs, all these activities. If we do not have these fast twitch muscle fibers to support us in our later years, we are not going to be able to do them effectively. We're going to be susceptible to falls. So I cannot make this point enough how important they are that we start working on exercises that stimulate them now, because again, that is going to be our quality and independence as we age. Needless to say, I'm working with John now. I want to show you a fast twitch muscle fiber that John is currently working on. Great exercise. If you are not in pain, if you do not have any medical contraindications to exercise, you can start today. All that is required is a little open space and 2 water jugs. I'll show you back here. Let me give you an example. Again, John is already working on this one, and I should say there is no doubt in my mind, knock on wood here, that if another storm happens to come by now or in years to come, John will, no doubt in my mind, will be able to hoist and lift those sandbags up. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Pan down. So yes, I have 2 water jugs back here. And let me just show you the mechanics of this movement first. What I am going to have you do is I want you to squat down and pick these water jugs up. But mechanics first, we do not want any injuries, of course. So when you squat down, I want you to think as if there is a low chair right behind you and you're going to sit down into that low chair. By doing that, you're going to hinge your hips. You're going to keep your back, your spine nice and stable as you lower down. And as I come up, same thing, nice and stable spine. If you can place your water jugs about just outside of your feet, your shoulders. So again, I'm going to squat down. I'm going to sit back into my chair. I'm going to squat down. I'm going to grab the handles of the water jugs, stand back up. Sound mechanics, sit back into your low chair, place them down, and back up again. That is the movement. Now, this is where we really want to take note of. In order to stimulate fast twitch muscle fibers, we have to introduce the variable of speed. Speed makes all the difference in the world for really isolating fast twitch muscle fibers. So once you are able to perform this movement safe and sound with those good mechanics again, I want you to ramp your speed up. Let me give you an example. So I'm going to sit in my chair. I have the water jugs. I'm going to come up and down at a pretty good pace now. You can see I can get going pretty well here. And again, that speed component is required. It's mandatory to really stimulating these fibers. If this is too much for you, if you're struggling with this, it's okay. You can move the water jugs out of the way and just start working on sitting back into your low chair, touching the floor, and coming up. And again, if your mechanics are sound, you can even start to ramp your speed up with this movement. Once you progress, you can add the water jugs as external resistance. Fantastic exercise, great exercise. It gets even better. You only have to do it for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is all that is required to stimulate fast twitch muscle fibers. Very powerful fibers, yet they fatigue very quickly also. So your goal should be able to do this as fast as you can in that 30-second window. If you can do, let's say, 12 repetitions now in 30 seconds, again, your goal should start to be able to do more repetitions within that same 30 seconds. So 12 now, couple weeks, maybe you're up to 16, couple more weeks, you're up to 18. Maybe, in a couple months, you're up to 25 repetitions in 30-second intervals. That speed is so important. Even if you did this exercise, 2 sets, let's say you did 30 seconds, you did 2 sets of this, 3 days a week, this will have an immeasurable impact on your life as you get older. Just this exercise alone will have a major impact on your life as you age if you consistently practice it. If this makes sense to you, if you're interested, if it's resonating with you, I have developed a course. It's a 30-minute video course. I call it the Core 7 because I introduce 7 of the best fast twitch muscle fiber exercises that active seniors should be doing now, again, in order to have that life we all want as we age. I will leave information down below about this course. I'm going to leave my email also. If you have questions, shoot me an email. I love hearing from you guys. I'm happy to explain further or give you more details. It'll all be down below. Get started today. Every week I'm going to make a new video. I will introduce a new fast twitch muscle fiber exercise so you can start again today preparing for your later years. Thanks so much for watching. Get your water jugs. Let's get doing all this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.